I barely knew the man living next door. His name was Jonah, though we never exchanged more than a nod when grabbing our mail. Always in that same gray hoodie, always quiet. I told myself he was just private. Nothing unusual. Nothing worth thinking about. That changed a week ago. I woke around 3 a.m., thirsty, half asleep. The house felt too still, the kind of silence that makes you whisper without knowing why. When I walked into the kitchen, I glanced out the window toward Jonah's yard. It should have been pitch black, but his motion sensor light sputtered to life. He was standing there, dead center in the grass, facing my house. He didn't move. Not a shift of weight or tilt of the head. His arms hung straight at his sides, fingers loose, almost delicate. For a moment I waited for him to scratch his face or fold his arms or blink. Nothing. I watched him for 20 minutes, trying to convince myself I was misreading the darkness. He never twitched. It was like staring at a photograph. Something cold settled in my chest. I remember thinking that if he turned suddenly, if he broke that stillness, I might lose it. But he didn't. He stayed locked in that impossible pose until the light timed out again. When the yard went dark, my breath caught, because I couldn't see whether he was still there. The following night, I checked again. I shouldn't have. The light came on instantly. He was closer, right against the wooden fence that divided our yards. His hood was up, shadowing his face, but I saw the slightest tilt of his head, not toward the ground, toward my house, toward me, like he was listening. I backed away from the window. Every sound in the house suddenly felt too loud. A settling floorboard, the hum of the fridge. I spent the whole night sitting in the hallway with a baseball bat across my lap, telling myself I was overreacting. But something in my gut whispered that Jonah wasn't just standing outside. He was waiting. And the worst part was how quiet everything became, as if the entire neighborhood held its breath with me.